this is Red All Over's first instant reaction for some time because it's a 3 o'clock kick-off on a Saturday. Unfortunately, the result didn't go our way, frustrating 1-0 defeat to Wigan Athletic. So let's see what these two have got to say about it. Joe, a bit similar to last week really, in that we dominated possession, particularly the second half, spent a lot of time in their half, a lot of time in their box, but come away extremely frustrated.
Yeah.
What did you think of that performance?
It's one of them days, isn't it, Reds? It's just one of them days. You know, from a Wigan point of view, you're going perfect away performance. Rubbish weather today. It's been terrible. You don't know if the game's going to be on. It's on. They've come here. They've been solid. Kept us out. They'll be thinking this has been, you know, perfect away performance for them. But from our point of view, what a frustrating afternoon. It's like, it's so good lately. Got all that momentum, and then you just, you know, couldn't quite get the win, you know, last week, and then now this week it's a 1-0 defeat. But, you know, we didn't do enough. There's lots of, I'm sure Andy's going to mention probably ref, I imagine, because they didn't have best game. But are you going to mention ref, Andy?
Could happen.
Could happen, yeah, could happen. But end of the day, we've only got a sense to blame today. For me, I thought we were pretty poor. We just off it.
Yeah, Andy, I think I've had a quick look. We had 20 shots to their 6, 10 corners to their 2, and we've come away with a 1-0 defeat. What did you make of that?
It took us about an hour to get the first shot in, doesn't it? Right, I'll talk about 3 things. I'll talk about Wigan, then us, and I'll talk about referee, then maybe a bit more after that. Wigan, let's be right, the first half, they wanted it more, they were quicker, they deserved to be winning. They were the best team in the first half. Attacking-wise, they were the best team. We were going through the motions. For me, we were doing the same thing that we did at Cambridge. That it were like, we didn't quite get into gear. We didn't seem to want it enough. We were just going through. It felt to me like we were going through the motions. It were too easy for Wigan. Too easy. So they were well deserved to be 1-0 up. Second half, it were more the same to start with, and then give him his due. Okay, Darryl his due. 4 substitutions, and I just thought, wow, something's got to happen. And it were either going to be a hero or a villain doing it. Well, for me, he did what he needed to do. We looked infinitely better when the subs came. We wanted it more, we got at him. Jallo got at him. We looked like we were more bothered pushing. They defended heroically. They're number 4 at middle at defence. He was blocking everything. We were snatching at things. And we came close. Finally, towards the end, we started to test Sam Tickle, and he had the easiest afternoon all season, presumably, until towards the end. Referee, dear God, I have never seen. Yeah, I should step away. I should I'll up that away and all. I have never seen. Well, I have. Inept, absolutely inept. How many times is he gonna, for a corner for us? Is that referee gonna call players to him and say, "Stop pushing, stop pulling"? Stop pulling. Free kick to Wigan. Twice free kick to Wigan. Umpteen times. Stop pulling. Come to pulling. Nothing. That's appalling. If you're telling them to stop pulling and they keep pulling, penalty and have some of that. It was ludicrous. Summed up beautifully.
Thought he might mention ref, you know.
Beautifully summed up towards the end of the first half. When their player went down, went to foul, and we were at edge of box, just about to put it across, and he blew because player were down. He blew.
Head injury.
I think it was a foot injury.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, he got his boot on his head then.
Can I ask though, honest question?
Right, so I don't know.
Now,
I'm finished. Yeah, he can cut in all
Don't
the bloody once in a
him.
minute. So he pulls up, injury. It didn't look like an injury. Why he pulled up, I don't know. If he thought it were a serious injury, he'll live with that. The absolutely ineptitude of the referee. Drop ball to them. Drop ball to. That is, that's the word I'm looking for. Pathetic. Absolutely pathetic refereeing. Second half, Wigan manfully defended. And let's be fair, they got a lot of injuries. They were going in that hard. They got injured so many times. Towards the end, their staff didn't want physio to come on because they knew he'd have to go off. Referee made them bring him. How many times? Their number 16 going to go down dead. And then he's up and he's running again, only to go down dead again. It was insane. 9 minutes, and that's on the Conservative side. Now, it was quite frankly, a bit pappy and a bit pathetic from Wigan.
Not gamesmanship, would you not say? If it was us, would it be gamesmanship?
Oh, it's clever. You can't knock.
It's
I know
disgraceful.
You're saying it, Andy. Come on, everybody. All teams do it.
What, that many times?
They've defended heroically, and they've wasted a bit of time. But every team
wasted a bit of time. 9 minutes.
I have to say though, I bet you missed instant reaction, haven't you? Andy's been saving that for about 3 weeks. He's been building it up. But I have to say, I'm going to have to check letter at law when I go back in terms of rules of football, because I have no idea. I'm right with you. How's that there drop ball when we've got ball? We're on attack. We're there. We've got ball, and Corio keeps going into the box, and suddenly he's blown whistle. But look, weren't an head injury. And then he's given them a drop ball.
Well, it's not, is it? It's inept. That's what it is.
You can only assume he thought that the guy's ankle was hanging off. It's the only thing you can assume. But yes, the drop ball was.
I'm not sure what life support machine was. I thought that needed to come on.
It was a dubious drop ball, to say the least.
I'm not blaming player. I'm blaming referee.
But let's not look too sour grapes, because I think, being straight, Wigan played better. They deserved to win. We didn't play that well. Apart from when subs came on, we did all right.
For about 70 minutes, they were best side. Yeah. Then they dug in and defended, but we did everything bar score. We did a lot better at last 20 minutes. It shouldn't have taken last 20 minutes for us to start playing and get it balling. Big Donny, brilliant when he came on.
Really?
Brilliant.
Do you not think he was probably lucky to stay on the field?
Yeah, a little bit lucky.
Your mate the ref did us a favour there, I think.
He probably didn't see it. Big Donny did well. Kelechi did well when he came on.
Kelechi, what man at match
he played really well.
Oh, there goes a cliffhanger, Joe.
You know you're no longer presenting this, don't you? Oh, do you know that? You need to butt out when she's talking.
It's fine. Andy's a little bit upset, I think.
He's a little bit upset.
Right.
He's missed me, really.
So, Joe, as we said about our possession second half, etc., do you think we were lacking a bit of quality? We didn't seem to have that quality up front today, did we?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, you can blame weather conditions if you like, and yeah, they do play a part, but we were sloppy with ball, and that's the main thing for me. I don't think we particularly defended bad or like that. I just think we were sloppy with ball, and that's ultimately what's cost us. We haven't created enough chances, and like Andy says, we started to create some late on, but the team, easy for Tickle. He's a quality keeper, so really easy. I thought, to be fair, from a Wigan point of view, I thought their wingers did well. Is it Rankin and I forgot the lad's name. Thomas. I thought they were really nippy, really lively. I think they'll be all right this season. I'm not sure if they'll be top 6, but I think they'll be middle of the pack because they were decent, they were solid. So
Josh will be up in the top 6 because he had him up there.
Did
so
he? Yeah.
So looking forward to Tuesday. We've obviously got another home fixture against Reading, who are starting to getting onto a bit of form.
Reading's won today. They're winning. I know they're winning.
So we're straight back to it, and we'd been on a bit of a run, and things were looking quite positive. Something like that can set you back, and obviously Cambridge, bit of a banana skin. So what are you thinking?
I think it's going to be a tough game, but we've got to play our part in it. They've got Nibs up front, and Smith. They've got some decent players, and they're now, if I remember rightly, they're now on the same number of points as us, and I think we slipped out of the top 6 now, haven't we? Are we just above them on goal difference? I think just, but it's very, very close. I think they've got games in hand and all. So it's going to be it's always a tough game against Reading. I love Reading. When John, who's had to leg off, lived in Sandhurst, we used to go down there. We watched Barnsley down there a couple of times. We used to go down, and so it weren't far away. Only a 20-minute drive. So went there a few times, and they're decent. And you can't forget, we went into playoffs when we were in Championship and they didn't because they bottled it. But then the following season we were both getting relegated. One or other was getting relegated, and I thought they'd bottle it again. And it were only in jest. And actually it were us that bottled it. And I got a fair bit of stuff from Reading fans from their podcast going on about it, and put up a bit of video, which I'll put in the comments for this show. But I got some lovely comments. They were all banter. None of the nastiness that I've seen elsewhere since. No nastiness from Reading fans, so fair play to them. And I always want Reading to do well, because I've got a lot of time for them as a club, and with what they're going through as a fan base. Johnny Hunt over in Ireland now, but a good set of fans that take football in the right way. I just hope they don't continue it on Tuesday and they make a pig's ear of it, but at Peterborough, they'll relish coming here if they watch highlights of this, or not if they watch game or first hour, they'll relish coming here because we weren't at the races. They didn't look bothered.
No.
They weren't bothered.
We talked about Darryl Clark making those changes and the impact that they had. So Tuesday, what do you think? They talked about it on the show, on the preview show. Noah Carley, does he start?
Yeah, I give it man a match. You're on how long we're at pitch? Maybe 25 minutes, something like that, half an hour. Yeah, he didn't put a foot wrong when he came on. I thought he were really good. So for me, he starts. I don't think. Yeah, we've got some decent players coming off bench, so we've got to sort this home form out, Tracy. Simple as that. We're a very good side for this league. We should be up there. We should be in top 6. Away performances have been brilliant. We've been really good lately. But we can't keep doing this at home. We're just letting teams come here and get stuff off us quite easily a lot of the time, and it's just not. We can't be doing that if we want to be in top 6.
Andy, man of the match today. That in the ground they gave it to Humphries, which I didn't really see that. Noah Carley for half an hour here. Who are you going for?
I'd have preferred to be able to get to a Wigan player, to be honest. The way it goes on, doesn't it, for a home win against Wigan in the league, because we just haven't. Simple as that. We just haven't. Maybe we should just play him in Cup and not play him in League anymore.
Are you giving me a man at match, or are you just going to be a politician and talk around it?
Politician? I've been accused.
Don't wind him up anymore, Tracy. He's already wound up enough.
Here we go.
I've been accused. Order! I've been accused of many things in my life, but that's not one of them. Actually, it probably is. Mark Roberts for me.
Okay. I'd go for MDG. I thought he did extremely well, and when he went on the right, I thought he looked actually quite threatening down the right hand side with Jello. Yeah. So there we have it. A 1-0 loss. Join us Tuesday for. Will it be Wednesday the show? Do you reckon?
Yeah.
Yeah, Wednesday for the reaction show, because we're not staying behind late on a Tuesday night, are we, Andy?
Well, Tom won't, will he? He's got to get to bed early, hasn't he, for him? Be a late night anyway for him. At his age.
Tonight, and it's only 5 o'clock. Fancy it 10.
So get your score predictions for Tuesday in the comments section below. Do you want to go for a score? Tuesday?
Tuesday? Oh, 1-0.
1-0?
All right, 2-1 to Barnsley.
All right, okay.
What's up with you?
Things are really off when he's not going 2-1. Tuesday score prediction?
Classic Barnsley. 2-0 Reading, and then we'll probably beat Wrexham and Birmingham, because that is what Barnsley do.
Okay, I'm going to go 2-2 draw.
We're a positive bunch tonight, aren't we?
How quickly we change.
Yeah, but go at me for saying 1-0, so I go 2-1, and then you two are both going on into 2-0 to them.
Man, I'm trying to get rid of my happy coffee tag.
I can't get my head around it.
And you chased pretty quickly there, to be fair.
Well, you didn't. You're wrong uns.
Hopefully these lot are a bit more positive.
Yeah.
There's only 2 things left. I'll do the
go on. Before I finish.
Tables, there's only 2 games left of this first. I mean, the table continues, but there's only 2 games left of the
mini league.
Mini league, which is on today, obviously Tuesday, and next Saturday.
The
The
FA
last
Cup
one's
game, yeah.
against Bristol Rovers. So I'll have a look at it and see where it's at, because no change last week, because nobody got a draw against Cambridge. Nobody put a draw, so
I can't imagine there were many 1-0 Wigans either today.
I think there's a couple of people that said Wigan would win.
Well,
I'm not going to name them because I'm ashamed of them, because they're Barnsley fans, so I'm ashamed.
Exactly. I've got to say, just shout out to Toby Tyke. I don't know if any of y'all saw him before kick-off, but he were up for it today. I think he needs to start on Tuesday night. I don't know what dog food they've been feeding him, but he were all this. Hey, come on, you see him before?
Do you know what? We did see him, and we thought he'd also lost some weight. So
he's on it, isn't he? A minute, I tell you what. He needs to come to a park run on Saturday morning.
He's lost some weight.
Toby
you don't know how this works,
Toby
do you?
Tyke has lost some weight.
You don't know how it works. I'm not going to tell you how it works.
It's full of energy though. We need that energy for Tuesday night if we're going to beat Reading.
And on that note, like, comment, subscribe, etc. And on to bigger and better things on Tuesday. You Reds!